Those the caskets if you out the tombs. If you ain't never see the caskets before, tombs rather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he got more on the truck. And this area right here need to be closed off. I don't recommend y'all coming out here. We don't know what's out here, and I'm taking more of a risk than any of you need to take. Y'all don't need to come out here. If there's anybody that's here from Delray, if anybody here, don't bring nobody out here if you ain't ready for any kind of consequences, because it's hazardous out here, and that whatever that fungus is spreading, and the city of Delray is well aware of that. You got the Sassy Cat city manager. You could best believe they're aware of this. You got the mayor. You could best believe they're aware of this. They're aware of it, and if they sit on any board, especially if they are part of this black community, you're aware of this. And knowing is half of the battle for me. Because when you don't know, it's one thing. But when you know, y'all know what God do. Ass gonna get whooped with 1,000 stripes. And that's many. Watch. They knew the city of Delray, that mayor, city manager, I don't know if those commissioners, if you all were aware of the conditions out here, but I know now for a fact Andre of HR should be well aware. And because Andre is well aware, I'm sure Andre of HR, ADA Compliance Department, I'm sure he's aware of the infestation out here. He's aware of the fungus out here. He's aware of the neglect out here. And I'm waiting on a response from him, because we need to make sure that he's referring this to the correct code department. We're making sure that he forwarded to the correct environmental health. We're making sure that he correctly refer this out and get it off his ADA plate if it don't comply to that department. And I don't know why it wouldn't comply to that department. Why would it not comply to a department that allow people to trail there with their wheelchairs? If your wheelchairs can go in that disgrace, I want to know, why is this not a part of ADA compliance? Because that's not compliance. When you roll your wheelchair and there's nobody rolling with you, you're putting your hands on the wheel. So when you say compliance, and it's wheelchair accessible, it's too many areas for me to go along with wheelchair accessible. We're going to take a look at wheelchair accessible. So when they say wheelchair accessible, he's basically saying, I guess you can go through the roads of these perimeters. See that stretch? And then maybe you can turn down this little piece of road, or you could turn down that little piece of road down there. Now, mind you, make sure everybody don't come at one time, because that's the road that they're talking about. And they're saying that you can walk from wherever, because that's what happens in Black Sundown Town. Y'all asses used to walking. Okay, they trying to tell you, find you a grave. They trying to tell you to find you a grave as close to the road. Okay, whether that's your family or not, salute them. Don't go out there. Don't look amongst those many, because now you got to roll your wheelchair or use your prosthetic legs to come all the way up here, and then we got to walk this plank of a crooked road, a stanky leg. We got all kind of stuff going on. Now, if my knee bothering me, I don't know how a prostrated foot or leg is going to come out here and be okay. If my knee bothering me, my knee is bothering me. And I know for a fact from being out there, because I do what I do on a daily basis, and my knee don't bother me like this. But since I've been coming out here, I try to keep going because this is what I was doing before coming out here. But now that I'm out here and I see the conditions, I don't recommend anybody to come. I recommend the city of Delray to find those names and provide us with any log of names that they can provide, which so far it has not even been one. I don't know if that's a claim that they intentionally think that they're not gonna answer for me, but I beg your goddamn pardon. All they doing is opening up a can of worms that's gonna go through all their ears and just keep riding through their ears, and then it's gonna start buzzing, and then it's gonna stay in one ear, and you're gonna knock it, and you're gonna feel it over there, but then you're gonna have to send it back over there because it's too long. See right there? The ear gonna go to bothering them in a minute because they're gonna want to hear everything that's going on. But that gonna be too queen, 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 but goddamn, queen, queen, you get it out your ear. They gonna be buzzing so goddamn bad in the ear, they ain't gonna know what that do. Haul ass if you don't supposed to be on here. City of Delray, you're straight to hell. City manager, double hell. Sam, you ain't in here, your butt too big. You gonna get there when you go take a number 2, booty dumper. I want both of you fired. And at any given morning, if you want to call Yasmina and tell her to stay in, don't get out of bed today. She don't need to turn her computer on. She's fired with them. You guys intentional. You intentional neglectors. You came in our black community for the history of Delray, and you think you're just gonna neglectfully mistreat them like that. Now that Andre, your HR ADA coordinator or ordinance, whatever he is, I want to make sure that Andre is supposed to send this to the right department. Because when I look down here, I want to see how is this in ADA compliance with a wheelchair, so the wheelchair don't match up with the hand. Because if the wheelchair matched up in the hand, I want to make sure that nobody have to roll their wheelchair with their hands that's rolling through the fungus out here. Because if it's rolling through the fungus, nothing fungal should get on no hands, right? So let's be clear. Let's be clear, when you got those prostrated legs, they don't touch that at all. Once they take them off, they don't touch them no more, right? Because I want to understand, when you say ADA compliance, does that lead to a different lineage? Does it roll over to a different area? Does it go from the wheelchair? Now we can start getting the substances on the hands and stuff. So all of that is in compliance. Because if all of that is in compliance, y'all telling me that ain't nothing on the ground. Why I didn't get specific. I wanted specific, just like I gave specific problems. I wanted a checklist of what was what on each one, and I'm gonna get that checklist. We're gonna get it one way or the other, because I don't plan on going nowhere. Because that's all they want to do. They want to keep adding bodies. See, they want to take away from who built Delray. They want to take away from a town that got started by them. They want to take this away. My granddaddy was born in the 1800s, and you're not going to take his name out of Delray. You're going to leave him a footprint somewhere. And if that goddamn footprint has to be out here to these Delray graveyard grounds until we could change this name from a graveyard to a true cemetery, then y'all going to have a fight up y'all hands with this granddaughter. And I mean it. That's why I'm the oldest granddaughter. That's why I'm the granddaughter with the last name Miller. And that's what makes me special on a lot of occasions. And I don't plan on going nowhere, okay? So tell your city manager, is he taller than me? I don't know, because he always have to sit down. Oh, we got a bigger one over here. So we got one. I wonder if that's a double max field. Like, what do we have over here? Right there. We got the bigger one right there. See that big one? Wonder why it's so big. Wonder how many folks get in there. See, he's on the see, that's his Mack truck right there. It's a red Mack truck in his red wagon with his red shirt and all them red flowers. Those are beautiful. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. And if you're not a lady, happy day. Your flowers are beautiful. I need to be out here letting y'all see the most beautiful flowers, man, because they came out. Those flowers right here are beautiful. Those are beautiful. Whoever brought them out, you did a good job. And that's what stuff like that should be around here. Things like that. It should be a time where you can just talk to, come out here. And you should be able to go to a little boutique and you should be able to pick out flowers. You should be able to use the restroom. It should be a community where someone is out here. This community should be better than this. Why? Because we got the starters of this whole town here. And if it wasn't for the city of Delray, they would have been living way better than that. But I guess when they say sometimes we don't have anything that we want to talk about or we don't have anything to do, I mean, you guys blame everything on blacks, but everything got started because of us. Everything got started because of black people. But now all of a sudden, y'all think y'all trigger happy with y'all fingers because y'all could jump on a goddamn computer just because Bill Gates helped build it. That's the stop it all. Y'all got some nerves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's about 15 of them out there. It's a lot of them out there. And I want to see how many gonna be gone this weekend. Because we definitely want to see how many gonna be gone. Because I want to show y'all this area right here. This is what the problem is where I see the city of Delray actually is doing nothing about it. When I look at these grounds right here, I don't understand why. Look at this. Look at this. Remember, I showed you all this before. Look at this. This is what the city of Delray think is okay. It's water. Yesterday, it was so much water filled up here. Y'all remember I was out here and it was raining. It was so much water filled up. You can kind of see where the debris of it is at. As you can see, if you go all the way up to the top right there, all of that from all the way back here, all the way right here, like along this street, that was puddled so bad until I couldn't believe how much water was there. And I'm saying to myself, so city of Delray, y'all don't know that we got an irrigation problem? So y'all already know there's a problem out to the graveyard. Y'all know there's a problem with the water running. See, that's why Mr. Randolph, in one of the meetings, Mr. Randolph said that they've been telling the city of Delray for years that they have the wrong pipes buried. And nobody listened to Mr. Randolph. And now I'm here and I'm looking at the switch. I don't know what this is, but this is not good to leave for this whole, look at this whole entire area. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that area. Why? Why can't something like that be looked at? What is it that the city of Delray is hiding from us where we can't get any answers when it's in the black community without a fight, without a protest, without lawsuits, without complaints? Why is it that the city of Delray only cater to certain communities, and when it is like a fuss, it's something over noise in the downtown area, or it's something over parking at a coffee shop, or it's something over pride signs on the ground, but things like this that are important in my neck of Delray, I don't give a damn about their neck down there because soon they're going to be worried about a neck of water. They're going to worry about all they goddamn sea coming up on their ass, giving them chokers like they got a headlock going on. That's what I'm talking about. Every time there's something dealing in the city of Delray and a black person or a black community have to fight for it, it gets thrown all out of proportion because, oh, we too loud, we too aggressive. We can never just go and talk to them. Oh my God, I'm fearful of my life. But them the same coons that be around here shooting up the goddamn place, shooting up kids in school and stuff like that. We don't do that type of stuff. But they so scared of us. Y'all scared of my tongue, but you ain't scared of Charlie Kirk Killer with a gun. You ain't scared of them old mentally ill goddamn police officers that's gonna bust open in a minute. One of them gonna crack. Wake up. Time to crack. Look at this. Look at this. This is in the city of Delray. Look at this. This is in the black community too. This is in the same area where my slaves are still down. But yet, we still burying. We still making money. We still not cleaning up the side of this town that made this possible. For some reason, We not cleaning up the right part of the town. And I don't understand why. Y'all ain't gonna go to Washington, D.C. and not see about the White House first. So I want to know why the White House down. Going forward, it's the White House down. That's the trail that Little Red Riding Hood took wrong. She took this trail wrong. She turned down the road and didn't know her damn way back. But see me, I bent the curve like that. Y'all see me bending that curve? You know how you from Florida, you know how to bend a curve. You know how you got me bent. They had me bent. I said, get your ass back up. Stand up straight. 10 hut and keep going. I don't plan on going down those wrong roads. And I want the city of Delray to understand you're not gonna get away with this. You're not gonna get away with this. And the pressure gonna pile up on you. To damn, somebody just popped it. Well, it felt like that. It's like I gotta let it go. You know, like badge number 1847. He ain't gonna have a choice but to tell it because he the frattiest of all the frat boys. Holding me hostage, the white boy, 4 of them. I don't need to know all of them, but I remember how y'all look. One of them was like a little, he was a little Fonz Rally. Yeah, I know you. Matter of fact, I know you very well. Well, I don't know you, sir. Like all y'all know the hell out of me. I don't know you. So you telling me you trying to force me in my car. You want to force me out the car. You want to force me in the car because you want to see what you want to see. That's what you doing. You want to force me in my car, Big Red. You want to force me in my car, Big Red. So you can pull me over intentionally. Hey, boys, I was able to pull her over. I put it in the corner. Yeah, I knew it was something I thought. I knew it was something I thought, but don't worry about it. I just added it there. No, you couldn't do it. That's why your sergeant made your little punk ass back up. And I told him, I said, tell him to back up and don't follow me no more and stop trying to pull me for no reason. Remember that conversation, boys? You're getting away with nothing. Y'all gonna do just like the illegal immigrants got to do. You're gonna leave. Think it's a joke? Holding me hostage like that and taking an order from a woman like it's okay? You take that order from Rachel if you want to. Rachel get to hide behind a badge and a gun. I ain't got to hide. I don't have to hide no matter where I go at. I'm not gonna have to hide. I bet you they'll listen to me before they listen to y'all. Nobody wants to hear you crooked cops. You CC, you crooked cops. No, my bad. KK, crooked cops. You crooked cop advertisement. That's what I need to do. The city of Delray, cricket cop advertisement. You need a job? Go to cricket cop advertisement. Yeah, they're in the city of Delray. They're the only profound police department. They're ran by a black man that like to wear boy shorts, jog up and down the streets in the town of Delray Beach. But as long as he don't head west towards nowhere around Balo, no matter of fact, don't pass checkers. Please don't pass checkers because them homeless gonna laugh at his ass with tube socks on with the little rings around the tube socks at the top. You know, like right below the knee, they got the 2 big thick rings. Like, get your boy, man, go back in the house. Take your ass back in your house. Chief of police know exactly what's going on. Him and the city manager, they know that they've been retaliating against me. I ain't letting it go. Retaliating against me because of Sergeant Small Dick Bear. I don't know if he got a small dick or not. All I know is he got a goddamn bald spot so far to the back of his head. He ain't got nothing left back there, so it got to be small. Because the other side of his head got the other side of the wee-wee. I don't give a damn what your mammy name is. All I can tell you is you don't get to walk up in my face. You got the right to back up out of our faces and stop violating it. Don't violate my rights. The chief of police know that those boys been retaliating against me. What you call it, the dogs off? When y'all botched up the job sending them out there to my house, car 1579, what happened? Boss hog, back of spitting ass, white boy sergeant, what he did? Backed y'all off of me? While y'all blew the plan out, what happened? Came over to my house, flashing lights all in my house. Didn't know I was home. Y'all don't know how to live in those type of woods because y'all them type of frat boys. See, y'all remind me of the opposite. Y'all remind me of Carmelo Anthony. The reason why these white chicken heads remind me of Carmelo Anthony, see, Carmelo Anthony was the small boy in town. Carmelo Anthony came amongst two big bullies. I'm talking about big, bad, buffy boys. Woof, 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 get up, get up. See, I don't want to do no open entry at his goddamn try get up, cause I'm gonna get. He said get up, and when you didn't get up, he was like this, and he said, all right, you ain't gonna get up, you ain't gonna get up, dog. He went and got his big brother. See, that's what they did to me. They went, see, the daddy said, you know what, I can't do it like that because, I know all the family around here. I can't do it. Y'all slap her around. Slap me around if you want to, man. Y'all slap me if you want to. They better not touch me. Y'all better keep harassing me like y'all doing, but you ain't gonna touch me. Little Carmelo Anthony impersonating big boy brothers that know karate. They know karate. God, I know good and well them boys don't know karate. How they know karate? Now, mind y'all, I keep telling y'all about this group. They waiting for, this is hurricane season coming up. I got to drop that video. If anybody I ain't got no help on here. I need to find some. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to shut all that down. The support that I'm looking for mods and stuff. Y'all see links like this, you repost them and redrop them. I'm going to have to start all over again, and I'm not joking. Because this right here don't make no sense to me. And when I look around, this is what I see. I see a mess. I see a mess. A mess. I see a mess out here. Y'all see this mess? A mess. See, them boys like the Carmelo Anthony impersonators. They got these big little boys. They coming out of college, I guess, or wherever. They big boys. I don't know if they on energy drinks. I don't know if they on dope. I don't know if they on, I don't know what the hell them big about steroids. I don't know what them kickboxers up to. Like the brothers, the rest in peace brothers. One of them. You know how they done been out shooting hogs. I mean, goddamn, they done been track running. They done been wrestling. They done been football playing. They're adrenaline. And then what they did, this man sitting around minding his business. Like I was minding my business. Like I was leaving everybody in their business alone. I was going through my life. And Carmelo Anthony doing the same thing. Whatever he had on his mind, it was his business. He was there under the tent, minding his business. And he come getting approached by bullies, walking up in his face, making him do stuff they ain't got the right to do it. Like that sergeant walking up in my face. You didn't have the right to do that when you knew the complaint was about you. And walked me out of my seat. See, Carmelo Anthony did the opposite. Carmelo Anthony sat there and he gave him warning. Just like I gave him warning when I got up and walked in the middle of the building so that can-do see-ass Dora to Explorer to act like I wasn't important. Old lady. I wasn't even important to her. She too busy cloaking with an officer, knowing this officer wrong. Same thing they did with Carmelo Anthony, walking up in his face, then going to get back up. Signal 94, signal 94. Yeah, she's just doing what she always does. Now, mind you don't know me. She's just doing what they always do. That was a they. That was what they always do. But what you forgot, what I do, I stand firm and I stand alone. And I don't need your backup, weak links. But Carmelo Anthony couldn't defend himself anytime it has something to do with black rights violation. No, you're bothering me. We're wrong because we got to fight back. Oh, you threw the blow. Oh, you didn't have to answer like that. No, Soho, yo. You shouldn't have been in my face. Don't question me. Don't question me. You get authority, the right authority, and make sure you bring the authority on me for the right reasons. If you felt like it was the right reason for me for Carmelo Anthony to remove from under a tent, you should have went to the right authority, son. Now you rest in peace the way they resting out here and being mistreated. We need trial on both sides. I need a trial. My slaves need a trial. The Carmelo Anthony trial coming up. And I might not be able to make it. But I'm going to run my channel. Every second going to be Carmelo Anthony graveyard. Carmelo Anthony graveyard. Carmelo Anthony against CC. Cracked out cocaine head ass Delray Beach Police Department. Cracked out cocaine head ass Delray Beach Department. See, I wonder why every time it rained and it missed too much, it looked like this. I'm wondering if that's black mold. I'm wondering if any of this is black mold. See that? See all that fungus in there? I wonder if that's black mold because I always said it only show after the rain. I wonder if there's anything to do with black mold included. I wonder. And I'm gonna be honest with you all. I'm a. It probably is a good reason that I might not be able to make it to Texas. Damn, man, y'all know I want to be there. But if I don't, y'all think I'm joking, man. I'm not. I'm gonna watch Carmelo Anthony attorney, and I swear he better get it right. He better get it right. I wish we could fire his ass on the spot. I want him to know who I am. You better not botch up this case. Because God already got it in control. But you better not botch up this case. The reason why you better not botch up this case, because when we win this case, you better believe it's more cases coming. There's much defense that need to be on behalf of the people over there in Texas for the mistreatment and the abuse of those police officers there. I heard that those officers and jury, oh, jury, baby, y'all better get ready. You better get ready. You better get ready. And TikTok with y'all ticking ass, goddamn it, YouTube, Facebook, y'all better get y'all stink ass ready too. And y'all better make sure y'all investigate every goddamn juror. I don't give a damn if you got to pull skeletons out their great grandpappy ass. You better get them up. I don't know a lawyer bad enough, man. I'm telling you, I've been looking around. They ain't bad like Malcolm them, man. Please, I don't give a damn about your constitutional book. I get up there in front of that goddamn judge and I'm speaking facts on fact life. F your book. You get my facts of my life and you take your book and incorporate it in my facts. That's what y'all do for me. Y'all got me effed up. Carmelo, man, you better take that left hand and you better sit it on your heart. And whoever your attorney is, that little white man over there, you better make sure you right. And your mama, if she don't get it right, I promise you she gonna get drugged down. She gonna either get all the support she needs or she getting drugged. You better act like you know something. Putting your damn head down. I don't give a damn. Take that wig off. The way I feel in my life, this what you get. This what you get. Man, blow it again. This not right. It's not right. This not right. I'm looking for Andre or whatever his name is to do the right thing because all of this look like black mold. And if I'm not mistaken, black mold is airborne, contagious. And that's why every time it rains, look at this. I say, why does it look like this when it rained? If that is black mold, I'm gonna make sure these clips get sent off. And know it look like I'm moving slow, and I am, because I got the right to. Look at this. This is black mold. It has to be. Because listen, it got to be. Because listen to this. If that's green and it's mold, look at this. I need to come out here. I got to start coming out here with a mask on until they shut these premises down. Because these premises need to shut down. These need to shut down. Y'all need to take a clip. Y'all need to clip. And y'all need to share out. That is black mold. You see that? That's why it's like that. Black mold. I see what you said. Somebody just said black mold might kill the dead. You know what I'll do? Binks, I got a good one. Okay, you know what? Whoever this is, since you had more comments, I'm going to leave you here because you don't look like you need no buddies. But whoever said this was a beautiful cemetery, I wonder did they put their grandma in here? Find another channel. See how easy that was? Now you can't get the festivities no more. See there? We'll teach you how to keep building new accounts. White people. White people mad because Carmelo Anthony is under self-defense. White people mad because my Carmelo Anthony is up for self-defense. The white people mad because one thing about this cemetery, understand this little Becky rule. This cemetery help you sleep at night. You better remember that. Because I don't think you've been next to your cemeteries. And if you ain't been next to your cemetery, I don't think you that comfortable being in cemeteries. See, I'm comfortable. I'll come here at night. I'm very comfortable. You know why? I got a great grandma here and a great granddaddy. Who gonna bother me? Who gonna bother me? Who gon' bother me? Who gon' bother me? Dot dot. Who gon' bother me? Dot dot dot. Who gon' bother me? Y'all tell them who gon' bother me. Tell them, baby, baby, who gon' bother me? Tap tap tap. Who gon' bother me? You better tell them that. Who gon' bother me? Tap tap tap. Who gon' bother me at the cemetery? Who gon' bother me at the graveyard? Who gon' bother me? You gon' bother me? Dot 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 dot. You gon' bother me? Dot 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 dot. Get their ass. If they bother me, bop, 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 you better get their ass. And if they bother my people, get their ass. Get them. Get up. Get them. Who gonna bother me? Dot, dot, dot. Who gonna bother me? I ain't alone. Who gonna bother me? Who gonna bother me? Yep. Who gonna bother me? Dot, dot, dot. Who gonna bother me? Better give it to him. Who gonna bother? Give me 5. See that long line? Give me 5 on the line. Give me 5. You don't see that line? You don't see that line? Give me 5 on that. Oh, that don't match your hand? Give me 5 on that line. Give me 5. Who gonna bother me? I sit amongst the 1% of the world that possess she. Boop. Who gonna bother me? Capricorn. Who gonna bother me? Capricorn. Now who gonna bother me? Capricorn. Who gonna bother me? Capricorn. I told y'all I always used to juke. I had forgot I used to juke like this. I was raised up out here, boy. Y'all can't scare me now. I done found where I live at. I know where my people at. I know who started this town. I know I got somewhere to go. And I know I'm going somewhere. I'm already there. Now who gonna bother me? And I'm still by myself. Who? 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 Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Damn. Y'all ain't gonna believe that little bee did just like this. And went straight up my head and said, who gonna bother she? I said, nobody. Who gonna bother she? I said, nobody. Who gonna bother me? I said, nobody. Who gonna bother me? I said, nobody. Who gonna bother me? I said, nobody. I said, who gonna bother me? I said, nobody. I said, who gonna bother me? I said, nobody. I said, no. I said nobody. I jump off my horsey, boy, and I ride that horsey, and I said ride that horsey, 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 baby. Look at them clouds, ride that horsey in the clouds, ride that horsey, baby, ride. That's that knee that hurt, boy. I got to keep working out. Work it out. Now work it out. Work it out. Now you work it out. Work it out. Won't you work it out? 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 Work it out. Won't you work it? Work it out. Won't you work it out? Work it out. Won't you work it out? Y'all talk about something. White people talk about that. They always want to talk about certain things. They always want to talk about things that are befitting to them. They always want to talk about things that's about money. But when it comes to talking about this graveyard, when it comes to talking about the infestation, when it comes to talking about how hazardous it is for this community, When it comes to talking about airborne fungus, the city of Delray don't want to tell this community that you are in a hazardous position because these grounds out here are full of fungus and it is airborne and they're allowing it. Andre say he was out here, then Andre needs to make sure he referred this to the correct environmental department. This is black mold. Look at this. Look at that. That's black mold. Black mold. This is airborne. Look at that because you can see the green mold. This is black mold on these tombs. Now, these tombs, if you notice the difference, these tombs don't have the fungus on it. If you notice, see, these tombs don't have the fungus. That's why they still maintaining these because they're not sick. They're still sitting on top of ground, even though they've dropped down some. But these tombs, as you notice, but you still see streaks of black mold. So you got, look at this, look at this. You got one problem going on. On one, in the middle there, you got fungus, which is infested. It's bad. But look at the black mold on the outside. Anytime it rained, and I kept saying this, why does it look like this? It looks bad because this is black mold. And if it's not black mold, we need to get an environmental specialist out here and we need them to check. We need an environmental a special out here. See that? See that? And you see how low to the ground it is? Because it's already sinking. You see that one? So this is on the other side. On this particular side right here, it's not, I seen mold over here. And it's just starting in certain areas. And I wanted to show you this as well. I wanted to show you, let me see, stuff like this. Okay, they came here. And Andre, I'm sure, is the one that came. So he came and they did a test to see how deep they were down. They dug up all the dirt and left the dirt sitting on top of the tombs that we're already complaining about they're sinking. They didn't take the dirt and move it over. They just left it there like they don't care. Now, mind you, this is Al J. Cole, Florida CPL, World War II. 651 Med Am Company, World War II, December 24th, 1926. What would be my chances of meeting another Capricorn, World War, and their birthday is 331? What do you think this is? So we got the green mold. What do you think that is? This one right here. They did the same thing. Go back and look at the videos. They dug up all of this around this tomb. Didn't even move the dirt over. Now it's rained and you can't get back to it. And they definitely did that to this. They did the same thing. They dug all of this up along this line. All of that they dug up. All of this. I'm saying to myself, why didn't y'all get the dirt and move it to the side? See, now that it's rained, all the dirt is further hiding. They further hiding. Out of all the graveyards so far I've been to, this has topped the chart with disgrace. This has topped the chart. And when you look at the other graves, you will see, oh, but it's so crowded, it's so full. But what you look at this, look at this, look at that, look at that, look at this. Normal wear and tear is okay, but this is not normal wear and tear. This is intentional. Look at there. But we don't need garbage cans though. They put a flag out here, but they never came back to it. I don't know what that's for. Maybe a headstone supposed. I don't know what's that. Maybe somebody finally found a name. Look at this. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired. And I'm calling for the city manager to make this town aware that there's fungus out here and it's hazardous and it's spreading. I knew it was other areas. It's spreading here. See, it's spreading. Oh, see these graves right here? See how it's spreading? And it spreads lightly. And you got to be careful where you touch. See how it's spreading here? See? This is how it's spreading. This is how it's spreading. In the city of Delray, they have an oath. The city of Delray have an oath to the people. All of these people that are lined up here, all of these houses are at risk of this fungus. All of them. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this fungus. Look at this outbreak. And the city of Delray is doing absolutely nothing. Andre said that this is another one of the graves. This is another one. As you can see, the holes in there, they came here. They dug up all of this dirt because this wasn't here. They dug this dirt up, and then now that it's raining, they left the dirt on top. And now it's raining. Now it's more hiding a grave that I'm complaining about. Like the negligence, even from someone that claims that they're in ADA compliance. So if you're in ADA compliance, why would you stack the dirt back on top of the tombs that we're talking about being buried illegally? This is an illegal burial. Why? Because this city, this town, they could have did better. Like instead of all of that right there. Instead of policing the damn graveyard, police the white people that's stealing and killing people. That's what you police. See this? All of this. This is disrespectful to the black community. This is very disrespectful to the black community. And I don't know what the city of Delray is thinking. I don't know what you're thinking, but it's not going to happen. You're not going to take the historical grounds that is belonged to the black community. These people out here are the history of Delray. I don't know what you're thinking. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired. I want you fired, Tarika. I want you fired. This is intentional. This was neglectful, and it was knowing. I'm calling for Sam to be fired. I'm calling for Terrence to be fired. No more city manager. You guys intentionally put our town at harm. And you would not send someone in to check this. And then you intentionally hire companies to neglectfully see about this land. Then you lose my mammy, you lose my granddaddy, and you gonna ignore me? I'm calling for you to be fired. And I don't have friends. I'm still by myself. This is intentional. This is intentional neglect. This is intentional. They have budgets for gay signs. They got budgets for pride signs because that's what your city manager is. But they don't have a budget for this cemetery. But they got a budget for the cemetery. They don't have a budget for the graveyard. I'm calling for the city manager to get your stinking, funky, slew-footed, flat ass up out of the city of Delray. And I might want you banded the same way I want TK Waters banded. I want you to be in the banded woods with Peach Husband. Band all kings. Band, 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 band. Bam, 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 bam. Want you bam, 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 bam. We want you band, band in the woods. Bam, 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 bam. Want you bam, 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 bam. Want you band, bam 'em in the woods, in the woods. Bam, 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 bam. The next king we need to crown. We need to make sure Carmelo Anthony with a K get his free ticket to tell everybody to kiss his ass. It was self-defense, and going forward, leave me alone when I send you warning. Just like I sent warning. When I sat down with the chief of police, when I sat down with the city manager, I gave them warning, asked them. They were, first of all, late coming in the meeting with me, and I checked it at the door. When I called a meeting, but you had the right, you called this meeting 2 weeks later after I was assaulted by an officer. They waited 2 weeks, to see me, knowing I was very upset about that. And given the city manager had already known that a white man had already assaulted me with a gun just a couple of years prior, and I went pleading and begging for his help, or her help, or shim help. Nothing. I told him in that meeting, don't come late no more. Ask the secretary. And I got it on recording. I told him to make this go away and give me my justice. Give me justice. Instead, they retaliated against me. These officers started bothering me the same way they did Carmelo Anthony, and then just like the Rest in Peace did, brought back up. They started, let the officer assault me, then bring back up on me by retaliating against me, by harassing me, by trying to intimidate me. 4 of them held me hostage. Badge number 1847. And Enoch stood there and said, I bet you better not move if you move. Because I almost folded and got in the car. And I bet you move if you want to. Then Mamie said, and you heard what he said. And I stood there and I demanded a sergeant. It took at least 25 minutes. I had to demand. I said, get me a sergeant. He was trying to force me in my car and then snatching my rights back because I knew what they were trying to do to me. That's holding me hostage without my consent because they had the right to leave. I didn't have the right one way or the other on no side of the law unless I knew I was going to jail because they was going to put something on me. Isn't that an assault? They put me in an emotional position. I'm tired of white people being able to change the rules and the laws to what they want them to be. But when it comes to us in our black community, we got to go through a death in order to get news stations. I've been showing y'all. I'm trying to expose the news too, but look at the stories they run. They'll run every story they could run about a black woman doing this, or a black man did that, or the kid's been taken, or the bop in the dock. But when it comes to running stories where you uncover stuff, they won't come to help the black community. Pay attention. If you're going through something in your community, get your ass on social media. Tag me. Don't fight it by yourself. You might not have the help on the ground. You know how many men sitting around here know that I'm out here? These are the only men helping me. Do you know how many men and women know I'm out here? And I'm still in the cotton field by myself like the true Sealy. I'm the goddamn purple color V. My name is Lilith. How you doing today? No, this not the haves and the have-nots. It's the nots to the haves. God damn it. No, my name ain't Moho Deal. My name is KKK. Corey came calmly. Anything else? You're asking a lot of questions in my town. Now get back. Because it wasn't the man on the ground that stood with me. They stepped these ones under the ground. And the ones up there. And I'm walking on faith. And I'm still by myself. In my field of hell. Now where you gonna send me to? You can't tell me to go to hell, Soho. No, no mos. You can't tell me to burn, because you hotter than me. I'm a different type of hot. I'm the hot you want it to be. Hey, hot girl. Yes, I'm hot. Hot girl. Hey, girl. Hey, hot girl. Are you hot, hot girl? Hey, hot girl. Are you hot, 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 hot? Hot, 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 hot. Hey, hot girl. Hey, hot girl. Hey, hot girl. Hey, hot girl. Hey, hot. Hey, hot girl. Hey, hot. Hey, hot girl. Hey, hot. Hey, hot girl. Hey, hot girl. Hey, hot girl. Hot, hot. Hey, hot girl. Hot, hot. Hey, hot girl. Hey, hot girl. Where you gonna send me at now? You can only send me to hot, cold, warm, in between winter, fall, maybe some spring. Because I think hell is hotter than summer. Because you can move around when the summertime comes. But when you in hell, you got to stand still and you just got to take the pain. Take the pain while you're in the pain. Take the pain. I'm in the pain, but I'm out. Take the pain while you're in the pain, but I'm out. Take the pain. See, I know how to work the paint. I know how to take the paint. See, that's what y'all ain't learn, how to take the paint. Don't matter how they hit you in the head, keep going. As long as you don't take me off the table. But see, me got to get off the table. I'm I now. You can't go from you, been looking for you all that time. You done found me. And goddamn, how long you going to stay with me? When you going to ever put an eye on there? That's why I tell y'all, you got to get out the church building. You done found Jesus. You know who he is. All this now. You ain't going to tell Jesus, hey, Jesus, can you tell me where my parents at? I mean, thank you. Because you came down here as Jesus. So if you the son and we the children, which you came here either as the big brother, the daddy. I mean, once our relationship got where it went, I needed to keep going because that ain't how I got to the promised land. I had to go through the father and the mother. Can't send me to hell, but you could go. See, you don't know how my hell been. They don't know my story. Jealous for nothing. If you got that around you, get the hell on. Stand on business. Stand on your faith. We know it ain't right. Keep going. They gonna shame themselves. You ain't gonna have to point them out. They gonna feel so goddamn guilty. They don't know if they want to be around you, not see you no more, not hear from you. What she doing? They gonna do all that. Hey, where he at? Just keep going. All you gotta do is just make them respect you. You stand on business and make them respect you. That's what it's about for me. Respect. This is not respect. Those 4 officers holding me hostage, that wasn't respect. Coming out here, not knowing what I'm going through on the inside. Not knowing what I'm going through, Officer Funky, baby back ass rib. He was so stank. Breath smelled like halitosis ass. His breath smelled worse than the Parks and Recreation. At least Parks and Recreations, it smelled like mothballs in the ass. He smelled like straight ass up. I'm like, this must be the EJ they talking about. Now the EJ Johnson. Because he brought his old frisky, musky, stank baby back ribs looking ass over here, holding one leg up and one leg down. I was about to start. I said, I can't even do it today. He got one leg up, holding his goddamn Gardabell hotel like this and talk about, what you gonna do? I said, get in the car. Get your stank ass in the car. He got his stank ass in the car. Yeah, read 1122. Reed wasn't amongst the hostagers. He was amongst the retaliator. He was amongst the one that it was so hilarious when they came over here picking on me, when they came over here bothering me, and then Rachel back, Miss Traffic Dutier, Rachel back Road Runner. Oh, they could lie to me. How you lie to me as a victim? They probably can lie, but should they be lying to victims? I'm the victim here. So what have I done? Since they could arrest me, I wanted to ask Baby back Edges. I know she used P. Diddy oil. Ask her how he smelled down there. I don't know, because she the one be using the oil trying to squeak the hair back. I'm like, girl, put on a hat. Make them people don't get no more positions unless it's in the building and you're never allowed to come back out. Or you on scooters. This. I want to see y'all on bicycles these days. I want to see how I want y'all to be on bicycles. Y'all feel like y'all got town under control. Start riding bicycles. See if you can move like that then. Get on bicycles and see how far along you is. Since the city of Delray think it's okay. Retaliating against me. You don't think the city manager knew that? City manager knew that. But he'll act like he didn't know that. But hey, city manager, hey, Shem, did you know about this graveyard? Did you know that this graveyard looked like this? Yeah, you should be scared to look at me. Close your eyes, they big. One of them is the size of my eyeglasses. And if you look, the other one, this the man face. I'm not being funny. I can't talk about it. I can't do it. I can't be with that. I can't do it. Follow the line. I can't do it. I can't be a part of that. I can't be a part of that. And I do want to acknowledge again, there was a flag laid down on Mother's Day. And I seen this on yesterday, and I want to make sure that I show you this. Someone put a flag here for George Williams, World War II, June 5th, 1912. Thank you. Thank you for that flag. Okay? Trying to see just how much support we get when we start raising our flags. What is that? See, it doesn't look like a big deal. That's mold. That's mold and grass and everything else growing out of there. But you're starting to see that over there? City manager didn't intentionally ask him, oh, I didn't know anything that was going on in the community. I was too busy worried about pride signs. I was too busy stealing money like I'm being accused of. I don't know where's the trace at of the money because I think I covered my trail. You know, I got some text messages and stuff that I you know, don't worry about it. I don't want to get all that opened up and stuff like that. Oh my God, what's going on out here? What's going on? What's going on? I've never seen anything like this before. I, I, I say you being facetious, just right. I say you being facetious with me. I say you being funny. See, my intensity with them, when I walk up on them and I ask them a question, and I say, but that's not what I just asked you. That's intensity. They ain't used to that. But here's the thing. Who won't, if I was Coco Gauff or Serena Williams, them, and Obama, I wish you could have took your trip back, but I did make money off the parking spots. I thank you for that. That's all I made, other than the stimulus you gave us when you first hit office, I think in 2008, if that was your year in term. But after that, I ain't seen nothing else but a downfall. But anywho, hey, thank you for coming to the tennis court at Delray Beach, Florida. And I can say I was a part of that history. Wish I had pictures, but Dee Dee was opened in. That's Conk Ribbon Crab Shack, me. Yes, sir. And anywho, hey, if I was any of you all, y'all should go walk through the building and see where they got to do so much prepping. They doing so much prepping to us. They still unprepping because there's no garbage cans out here that I asked Yasmina for. I still don't have the name of none of my slaves. I don't think they know them, and they've been owning the place since, what, the 1900s. I mean, they got all kind of reasons and excuses. Anyway, either way it go. If I was y'all, there's a whole lot of corruption going on in the city of Delray. And if I was y'all, I start backing my goddamn games up from around here, because if this graveyard don't get done together, ain't nobody gonna be tennising over there, because this is airborne, baby. They gonna shut the town down. They got to figure out what they're going to do, because, see, it's spreading. They're going to have to figure out what they're going to do, especially if this produce airborne. If this produce any kind of airborne, if this produce any airborne, you are in trouble, because, see, it's growing in small patches over here. See that at the tip? See, it's small patches. But, as Andre said, it's reputable areas that you can roll your wheelchair in. But if this is fungus, should the wheelchair get that close? So what do we do about the areas that are in question? And it seems like the graveyard might be at question here. Okay? Because it seems like ain't nobody really got this type of upfront footage. What's going on here? There's some more going on. Look at the tree. Look at this tree, y'all. Look at that. Look around that corner. That's why you got to peep right. Look, 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 look. Look at there. Look at there how it's coming there. So I know a wheelchair can fit through there. What about that? Should we deem any of this possibly come on, Andre, now. Come on now, Andre. Come on, Andre. Your name all over this, Andre. You the last footsteps here. Don't take Sam out. Oh, hey, I can't go that way. See? It's growing there. So what happens is it look like it's attaching. Damn, man, this ain't right. Y'all, hold on, babies. Look at this. Mm-mm. Hold on, y'all. Just hold on. Hold on, palm tree. Tell them to hold on. Just hold on. Y'all got up on the way. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's a whole movie, because I want to see how this going to turn out. Look at this movie y'all a part of. Look at this movement that y'all a part of and don't even know it. Look at this. Look at that. Thank you, YouTube. Because YouTube don't even be paying me a damn thing. Maybe one day I'll start making some money on their ass. And then I can help my damn channel members and stuff and teach them other ways to make money, which I am. Y'all hold on. I promise y'all. If y'all listening, y'all know. If anybody know me, they'll tell you. I say I'm coming back for you. And I'm here for you now. Just give me a second. Just be ready like I got to be ready. You better get ready, cause here I come. 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 Now here I come. Now here I come. Pop, pop, pop. Now here I come. Better get ready, cause here I come. Better get ready, ready. Here I come. Get it ready, ready, ready. Ready, get it. Ready, 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 ready. Better get it ready. Ready, ready. Cause here I come. Oh man, I go to man, please, y'all think Donnie was some what that man name on Soul Train? Man, he had them long legs. I say, get man, he be juking. I say, they don't know how tall people juke. Hey, juk and hook, juk it and hook, juk and hook, juk. I want you juk and hook. Yeah, juk and hook, juk and hook, juk. Man, please, you better juk and hook. I have to do stuff like that, y'all. I ain't joking. I be having to do stuff like that. Because when I look at this disgrace, man, I get so emotional. I wanted to be emotional. I was honest, y'all. I'll promise y'all, I was minding my business. I was. And then this one right here hit me. Like, it's almost like to know that I know my mammy. And I know Enoch. I know. And like, I had got close. Oh, my grandmama them. That's who. And it just hit me like, oh my God. Like, you got some people, man. Y'all believe it or not, you get raised by another part of your life. And the people here will tell you, they played a part in my life where I can look back and say, yeah, because I can remember you if I remember you. And at the end of the day, to know that there wasn't a house I could really go to and really feel comfortable. Like I didn't have to walk on eggshells, man, or feel invited to their places. It's like, damn, like I get to your party, what more you wanted? I gave y'all my good food. I gave you my fun. I gave everyone a good memory, whether it was good or bad, and asked them to bring up the bad memories coming from me. They traitors. But that's why I was glad I was raised by older souls. When I had left South Carolina, my funky, fat, short, piglet foot. And I ain't mad with her, but she's a slewfoot pig bellier. Daddy's wife. Hey, Blakely out there. Piglet. The only person I had to walk with was my grandma. My grandma. Then I get here. My grandma passed away. Nobody tell me. I'm gonna talk about that. All this fungus. All of it. And they think that's funny. And then you tell me that my grandma floated away in a 15-foot flood. But you can't give me the year. And the only year y'all see that is 1947. But my mom is adopted. And she was born in 1952. Unless 52 come before 47. I'm confused. So, should there be a caution sign right here? Andre? I need Andre to let me know, should there be a caution sign here? Because I think we need caution signs. Because they should not be getting out along these roads right here until we can determine what this is and it's safe for even a wheelchair wheels to be here. I think this is a part of ADA. Because whatever fungus this is, whatever this is, I don't think human consumption, human touch, but human awareness, all of that should be on the table for ADA. It doesn't matter what compliance it is of ADA. We should be taking care of these areas. And even here, see here, you even got to be careful, see? Because if it's spreading like that. See, it starts off like this. And you can see the trail. See? See that trail? See the trail? That's how it starts. And see, look at the trail. Look at the trail. See how the trail starts? So you even got to be careful where you walk it. Look at this. This is something around the Everglades or something. Look at this. Look at this. And see how it's still leading? See that color? See how it's still leading? See? See the tree? But Andre told me that this is, look at, see all of that? See that? See all of that? Look. Because y'all ain't going to be able to come out here. See this? See all of that? Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all that. Follow my finger. Knuckle sandwich heads. I don't got on green no more. Follow my fingers. I'm on strike. Until I get myself right, I can't get them done. And I'm wearing Durbane, so if y'all want to send me $2 for a Durbane, even though it's more than that. Look at that. Follow my finger, knuckleheads. You see there? See how I switched you over there too? See there? Just follow my fingers, knuckleheads. See knuckle sandwich head? See how you following that trail? Y'all ain't gonna be able to come out here. La 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 la. Andre say this ADA compliance. La 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 la. So what part of the car should they get in? Where should you get in the car from? Because as we can look here, come on trees, y'all hold on. I'm showing you. Y'all think I'm joking? See this right here? See this part? If you take a look at that part, see that's not there. It's from here. And you see how the trail start leading? Look at the trail. See, it's right here. It's that little speck right there, and it comes around right here. Right here, right here. See where the branch at? And it comes around just like that. See the trail of it? See how it's on the trail? See, look at the trail. Come on, follow the trail now, knuckle sandwich heads. Follow the trail now. Y'all see the trail? See? See? That's the trail. This the trail. See the trail? See how it lead up in your tree? See that? See it? See how the trail is? See? See the trail? Come on now, pay attention, knuckle sandwich head. See the trail? See the trail? See the trail? And then it stopped right there. And then a little bit of it is right here. And then it kind of, you can't see anything just there. You didn't see, it's here, but you don't see nothing above that. So it's here. So when you come back to the trail, you got to follow the trail back like this. See how it zig? And now you can see the connector. But see, that's no connector right there. But here, when you go up and down, almost like an A, and then come on back down, baby. Keep there. Come back down, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on back down. There you go. Keep moving. Come on. And then you jump over there. See all that right there? See. Look how you got to play in the hole. Look how you playing up in there. Play in there. Play in there. Play. Come on, mama. Come on. They trying to dig more ditches. Play in the hole. Play in the hole. Come on. See there? See the trail in there? Come on, Andre. Where they gonna walk at? Where they gonna get in there at, Andre? Where they gonna get in there at? I need you to put caution signs out here. Y'all think it's a joke? These videos, they think I'm joking when I tell them 41 languages in over 200 countries. Delray, y'all better tell this graveyard hello. And don't go to talking to me. We wasn't friends then. We ain't friends now. Y'all got money. Y'all got budget to do what y'all want to do. Y'all are putting this community at risk. And you know you are. If anything happens out here and this fungus get open, and we already see the signs of black mold, and it's not done raining, and I like the rain. It's gonna get darker and darker, just like my Durbane. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired. for knowing. And I'm looking forward to Andre referring this to the right department. We need to shut this area down for the safety of this community. There's fungus out here, there's black mold out here, and it's not ADA compliant. So Andre said that wheelchairs can get out here. It's more than just a wheelchair, because you got people that push their wheelchair and they touch their hands. If they roll their wheelchair through here and then they're touching their hands, what are we leading? What type of spread? We already have a new virus they trying to blow up. Because it's only one case in the United States. Well, how you found that one case in the whole world that was reported? Because nobody knows the symptoms. Nobody knows what this is. You're not making a big deal yet. But I'm telling you this, there's a big deal out here. There's a big deal. There's fungus and they know it. People tracking through here. And if you notice, every week this Haitian church have 3 to 5 funerals. And they track through here. And walking along this line, if you're parked here, you need to have a border of where they should not be parked at. Because nobody should be coming out and getting out along this road right here. Now, you can get out along over there, but you need to make caution even for them walking in this area. Because as you can see, it's right here, but if you don't know the pattern of it, see the pattern? See what the pattern leads to? Look at the color. See the pattern? That's a pattern that most people are not going to pay attention to. I've been coming out here. This pattern was not here. And if it was here, it wasn't where I can see it quite like this because I didn't know what I was looking at. Honestly, I didn't even pay attention to this, just like anybody else coming out here wouldn't do. They're neglecting this area and they're putting this neighborhood at risk. They're putting this neighborhood at risk. And Andre is one of the ones, he's an ADA HR, and he emailed me back. I have the email. He told me he didn't see nothing wrong. There's a couple of the email stated that there's minor issues. This is minor. Maybe he's saying minor in his area, but he didn't elaborate with me on this area because this should be a part of ADA. Unless you're telling me ADA compliance is only equipment. And if ADA compliance is only equipment, is this in compliance for prostate feet and legs? Or even prostate hands? Is this in compliance? Is this in compliance? So I understand what he's saying, but then I don't. If you're only referring to wheelchairs, I want you all to start thinking further along out of the box and not just sitting. Don't sit in the circle and don't sit in these circles and stay in that beehive because my mind don't operate like y'all's do. I ain't been around y'all, so I don't know what y'all thinking. Therefore, I got my own goddamn mind. Like, I don't care what y'all have been talking about for the last 18 decades. I was here the last 18 decades. I think I was here longer than decades because ain't no way I woke up to this. And you done lost my mom and dad. Y'all better be glad, boy. This is the white slave land. Well taken care of, well groomed, well polished, well roded. No fungus. No fungus. No, when I say no fungus, there is no fungus out here. You can walk out here. You have trees out here. There's no fungus. You got sidewalks out here. I'm surprised they didn't put benches out here. They'll put benches and garbage cans out here in a minute. We'll see some garbage cans out here in a minute. They got sidewalks, nice comfy sidewalks. I mean, they don't have nothing ADA ordinance that I can report on. The only thing I can report is I ain't seen them pressure wash the place in a minute. Been a couple months since they pressure washed, but I see y'all changed. Get it, Scooter. Come on, Scoot. Get it, Scoot. Scoot it, boot. Look at Scoot, Scoot, Scoot. Get it, Scoot. Get it, Scoot. Get it, Scoot. Get it, Scoot. Get it. Yeah, y'all better start showcasing that town, boy. Them boys be scooting on them scooters. They say, hell no, I don't got no damn $4.50 for no damn gas just to go up the street, and then I get back. I ain't got no gas, no damn more, because it was hotter than the son of a gun. I said, nah, let it keep being hot. See, y'all ain't used to that type of heat. I been a fan myself like this. I ain't joking, man. They had to send me back to my damn farm too. Yeah, it's a farm. Y'all know what type of work I done been putting in? Y'all know I ain't the same. Man, damn them earrings. Hey, listen, all my earrings packed up in a box, and I'm like, oh, just put these on. Where you get these from, Rainbow? How much they was? $3.99. Like, what's wrong with that? Where you think I got my Delray from? Rainbow. Where you think I got this little shirt from? Rainbow for $2. And I had them rock this shirt. I think I got some pictures when I put this on. I say, man, I just wear this to my graveyard. And the people, bang, okay, bang. Get it. Get it. Get it, bang. Where you at, man? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Yay. 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 Man, please. Shh. They ain't never seen a party like I like the party. People don't know I used to go when I used to always by myself. Man, I used to like to step in the oldest clubs and juke. And I walk in that club and juke by myself and walk on out by myself. I say, yes, no, sir, no, thank you. I don't need your drink. And first of all, you offends me when you send me a drink. Don't send me no drinks, kid. If you want to send me something, send me the money. I get my own drinks. I don't need you putting nothing in the roofie. Yeah, I get offended by that. I don't like, don't do me like that. I don't like all that. I had to be on my P's and Q's. They say, oh, yeah, I seen you drinking something. Yeah, you seen me with something. And why you was watching me like that anyway? Because one thing about a woman let you know if they want to be bothered up with you. Like me, scoot, scooty boot, scoot doot. Right now, I don't want to be bothered with nobody. I want to be bothered with this. I want to be bothered with justice. I want to be bothered with peace, knowing that wherever my grandma and my granddaddy at, I want to be bothered knowing that they right there and they the one guided me. And guess what? And they finally found peace wherever they at. I ain't joking. Y'all don't know, man. I could sit here. I'd be so mad just thinking about that. And then here now, where you could tell trying to cover something up. I'm like, man, I knew it was, you can't trust none of them in there. I don't trust their ass. I don't trust none of them around there. I don't trust them. They won't even stand on firm business, because whoever this Andre is, ain't no way this man gonna tell me this okay. He could have sent me back something letting me know, that this was forwarded to the right department. You get what I'm saying? Rest in peace. And get on up, young man, because you ain't gone. Have somebody video you in your wheelchair, man. People like to see that. They just thought, oh, that look like he got sparklers on that thing. Get it, sparkle? That man got, what that man got on there? Man, please. Man, that man look like he got on hammers or Dayton's on that. Look like he's sitting on, them look like that man sitting on 34s inch rims. Wait a second. Damn. Get it right. What in the rim hell did I just walk into? Man, this when I come in other people's community. They still don't know I be here. La, 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 la. Look at that man right there. Get it. That man got on hammers. That man got Southside Dayton's on them. That man rims is fly by. Damn. Get it, boy. Look at, I told y'all he was sitting on Dayton's. Look at them rims. Tell me y'all don't see them rims sparkling. Get it? Look at them. Man, please. Get it? Look. Man, say what? Whoa. I know I ain't see what I thought I seen. Look at them rims. Whoa! You see what he said? He said, damn right. My life just changed, man. Tell him what it is. That's what it do. Tell him what it do. Tell him what it do. Black America back again. Tell him what it do. Black America back again. Get it? Get it? Get it? Too cute? Too cute? Oh, too cute. Too cute. Too cute? Too cute? Oh, too cute. Now, hey, how could you be sitting on Dayton's and be too cute? We'll see you tomorrow. Now, y'all know we got to get him every day. How he get welcomed into our party? Y'all ain't see them, man, them things was rolling like big dog Dayton's. I said, get it, BDD. Big dog Dayton's. Too cute, too cute, too cute, too cute. They said they come too cute. We're going to have to do an interview with Too Cute because Too Cute just let us know. They call me Too Cute and I'm rolling in my big dog Dayton's. I said, get it, Too Cute. Too Cute went to roll. He had to slick that thing back like this and put that hoodie back over there. He say, Carmelo. Damn right. Give everybody their props. I want them to know the city of Delray ain't just made of crooks and black people that don't want nothing out their life. That's what y'all did to us. Y'all made the look like that. We are very hardworking people. We're very talented people. Y'all forgot who created y'all damn stop signs? Matter of fact, y'all forgot who put peanut butter in y'all damn mouth? Y'all forgot about all the electricity and all the shirts and the clothes and all the goddamn stuff that black people created. Y'all forgot that we didn't have the money and the means and the know-well to do better. So y'all took the ideas. Did y'all forget about that? Did y'all forget if we leave here, goddamn it, ain't nothing gonna be here but a bunch of fighting and power-struck money hungerers. That's all gonna be here. And we don't care if that's what y'all want in y'all land. In our land, we want y'all gone. And if you're a black supremacist, we want you gone too. And the biggest blackest supremacist in the city of Delray that I'm looking at, I can only see one of them. And his name is city manager of Delray. And I'm looking for him to be fired. Bet not see it on these trees over here either. Don't look too good to me. Mm-hmm. Y'all better hope I don't see nothing. And I'm telling y'all, y'all think I'm joking? Right up in there? Man, this man better shut this damn place down. They doodle booties. What the hell? Whoa. Back up. Come here, girl. Come here. What the? What the? What the? What the hell just happened? She flew past me. I almost missed her. This why I'm not coming live tomorrow. I'm not. No, I can hear no more from you all. I'm not coming here tomorrow. But you know why? I got to watch my back. I got to work hard like a slave. I got to get y'all together because y'all know we about to take off. And here y'all go, ain't watching my back. See there? So y'all ain't see the people riding through like this. You ain't see the people. Man, that girl could have flashed me or something. She got, and I'm like, girl, did you just see that? Could have been just like Bear. Could have just flew past me just like that. Y'all got me with my back turned. Whoa. See. What do I see other than a pile of dirt. Who is this lady flinging her bag on the other side of my land? Ain't paid no kind of tithing this week. I mean, she didn't. Let me see. She didn't offer nobody a hey, but she on her phone disrespecting, talking loud, because I can hear. Y'all hear? See, listen. Don't worry about it. And trying to hide behind poses. Watch it, try to hide. Watch it. Look at I caught you. See that you trying to hide, ma'am? You can't do it. You out here in lands. You're trespassing, ma'am. You didn't pay no toll. None. You didn't give up a top. You did, ma'am. Can you give something over here to the sick and the shut in? Can you sit at the 901 Southwest 10th Street, ma'am? That's in Delray Beach. Ma'am, you don't know where you at? Don't worry about it, ma'am. You just take money and just hold on to it. We'll get it next time I meet, because the city of Delray milking you dry for everything anyway. So, I mean, whoa, ma'am. Whoa. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Where you at, ma'am? Yeah, don't try to hide, ma'am. Watch it, lady. Watch it. Watch it. The man can't drive. Because he trying to get catty cornered. Look, the man can't drive. Look at the man can't drive. Look, about to hit the lady. Look at the lady over there. He about to hit the lady. Look. Man, slow down. The lady, get on out of here, lady. Get on out of here. I'll tell you the rest of the story about yourself later. Come on, lady, leave. Damn, you don't see the car back? God damn. I ain't got the people business. I ain't getting in their business like that. I'm mind my business. I got work to do. I got people to see. I got things to do. I got arguments to go and enforce. I got crying tears I need to wrap up and push back. I got crying tears. Got him. Look at him being slick. Look at him being slick. Look at him being slick. Look at her now. Look at her now. He looking at the lady flat ass. Look. Look at the man looking at the lady flat ass. Where you at, man? Look at this now. Tell me you don't see what I see. Look. He see the lady on the phone. Take note. Look. She's trying to hide it. I called her. Look. I'm trying to get both of them. Oh, let me. Dang, I got to make it smaller. There she go. Now watch her. See, he seen me watching him. That's why he turned off. I know what I was doing. I had made him turn off. That's what I turned off just then. I said, go ahead on now. I said, excuse me, sir. I said, don't do that. I said, don't do that. Yeah, I'm trying to spot. Because y'all ain't paying no attention like I am. Oh. I know we ain't starting in this area. I don't know. That's questionable. Honestly, I would question that. But then again, I might not. Damn! Whoa! Wody? Oh! Why would I question that? Damn! Okay, look. I can't question that. Look. I told y'all. Look! Nah, man. Look at that. I'm telling y'all. That's how it started. Look up in there. Nope. Nope, baby. Nope, baby. Nah. That area right there, now that's the back. Remember? Half a bear nut, I met him over there somewhere. All of that, that's suspicious to me. And that's wheelchair accessible. But is that human accessible? See, I'm going to need Mr. Andre to reevaluate. Because he gave me an emergency answer. And I think we need to call the paddy wagon. Because they sent the fire truck. And the fire truck don't do the V on these type of premises. So I got a feeling that we're gonna need to tell the fire truck to go back home, and we need a paddy wagon, because we need them to go to the emergency room. Because once they get to the emergency room, we need to make sure at the emergency room they get looked over, so that we can max out the bill and look through every inch of your body, even though you just said you had a headache. But now we got to dig up other stuff, because we need to find out how deep your headache go. I got a feeling. I got a feeling. I got a feeling to mention. Got a feeling. Dun, 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 dun. I got a feeling. Dun, 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 dun. I got a feeling. Dun, 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 dun. Feeling. Feeling, feeling. Dun, 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 dun. I, I got a feeling. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I know good and well I don't see it right there. Come on, man. I got a feeling we about to shut the shop down. Look at that. Look at that. Looky all of that. Looky, looky, you bad crookie. Yes, yes, yes. See ya. And I was just about to go this way and show y'all the disgrace that we got going on here. It was so much water. I might have to come back by later today, right? Because all they got to do is rain just a pitiful inch. And I want to know, why have the city not fixed this area right here? I wonder why. They finally turned their water off back there. That water was running. That sprinkler was running for 15 days. It was running at least 8 to 9 days. Look at that area right there. Tell me why. Look at all the look at all the caskets right there. Look at this. Look at this. They're gonna pack them in the best way they could pack them in. See how our area look? See? What the hell? Oh my God. Nope, nope, nope. No, they're gonna shut this down. Look, y'all. I'm not joking. You don't see this pattern? They tried to be slick. Oh, I wonder, was they just, all of this is infested. This is a part of the infestation. Look at this. Y'all don't know y'all can't see the patterns the way I could see. Damn, this was right up under my damn nose. And see, that part look okay because they be throwing grass on top of it. See, once they get high enough, they start throwing grass on here, dumbasses. Aha, y'all got caught. Who called these orders, man, is the question. Who called the orders out here? See why I went to the city manager? This is an outside investigation, if you ask me. And they know this is wrong. And if I was Andre, you got a chance not to be in the middle of this. Andre need to refer this to the right department. And I'm pulling every single paperwork and document. And I need to make sure that I get those reports. This got traces of it in here because I could see it. See? Like right here. Like in this area. Right. In that area here. I could see the traces of it. You can see the traces here. No, no, no. They being slick. See? See how I start getting kind of like caked up a little bit. See all of that? That's how it start. It start looking caked up like. Hmm. All that. I could see the line. I could see where it started right there. These people done lost their damn minds. They have bumped their cotton picking heads. They made us have to go and get more in depth at what we looking at. And thank you for all my supporters and you haters too. Because if you gonna hate on me, clip it. Clip it, you little stinking funky haters. Clip it, hater. You little hater baiter. You're a hater, you're a baiter, and Carmelo Anthony is in self-defense mode. Anything else? For any of the haters or the baiters. Anything else? Carmelo, either you with me on Carmelo Anthony or you ain't. Either you with me on this graveyard or you're not. Which side you gonna be on, Trump? I told you can do two things at one time. You could do two things at one time. Just don't be lying about it. I don't like to go back and forth with people when they be lying. But if you passionate about your truth, then I don't give a damn what you said, and you don't give a damn now what's the next one. Either you with me on this one. We could be against each other. Move on to the next one because that ain't going to happen. Now, the whole time we talk about Carmelo Anthony, if you ain't for Carmelo Anthony, you're going to get stumbled on. And I'm not joking. I don't give a damn what. Man, they're going to be YouTube, man, YouTube going to say, lady, I'm getting tired of hearing your name, but every time you call him a boot stooper, or you call them a wee-wee nose, or their brain reeks of spaghetti oil, I say, please stop being a pissy panties. Pissy. That lady at the, how you gonna get mad because you got pissy panties on? Now, do you got on pissy panties? Pissy panties. I didn't lie. It was personal. No, so ho. Does this look personal to you? This ain't personal. This open to the public. You should have talked to me back then. I want her out of this city. I want to know what it is. Who is this lady? I don't want to know about her yet. Why don't I want to know? Be taking out the trash? The way those three officers, about four of them that did the other day when they came out here harassing me and retaliating against me over a bear. Ball, gall head ass. Oh, we got a phone call that you were broke down. You did? You did, funky breath Reed? Hey, Reed. It seemed like we need to take your garbage can breath and dump it in a dumpster because your breath smell like a bucket of pothole ass. And on top of pothole ass, we would like you to take your pothole ass breath, read badge number 1122, and we would like you to give it to the asshole of Sambrella. Yeah, and when you give it to the asshole of Sambrella, we would like you to spit it out because is that the smell that reeks in Parks and Recreation? If I was anybody coming here, I would go and evaluate Parks and Recreation and say, nah, what portion of my money I'm paying y'all go to that building? Because that building's so old, rugged, and rinky-dink. I'm like, man, Sam think he doing something. Who would want to do business with Sam them if they know the graveyard look like this over y'all playing tennis? See, some people gonna think it ain't no big deal till the right tennis players get a hold of it. Because this is a big deal. And it should be in certain communities. This right here is a disgrace. And for the city of Delray to be trying to cover it up and members of Delray to be along with it, that's not right. This isn't right. They got budgets and money for everything but the things that make sense. And that's getting up this fungus and infestation, making sure that there is no breakout in this town. Not condoning for wheelchairs to be out here. But deem this area improhibitable area. You cannot come here. You're prohibited from being in this area right now. There is fungus trails everywhere here. And you're not going to know what you're looking for. And people was out here for Mother's Day. They were out here. They're out here. This access needs to be blocked because there is no safe passage out here. And for the city of Delray, for Andre to send me any kind of letter back, as bland and tipsy-toey and cute as it was, it doesn't rest right there with me. He said that this is okay for your senior citizens in wheelchairs, for your wheelchair people, no matter if they're senior citizens, for your disabled veterans, for your children. This is the most historical side of the town. Now look how loud the man talking. Listen to him. See how that man got the earmuffs on and they hear me talking? See, that's what we saying. Y'all need to learn some manners when you start walking past people community. You don't know who woke and you don't know who sleep this time of the morning. It's 9:02 Eastern Standard Florida time. Don't come through here with all that damn noise just because you got earmuffs on. I don't give a damn about that. Is they cake muffs from Trick? Is they sweet potato pie from me that's gonna be on the shops at Walmart because Patty playing around and I'm gonna have to go to Master P? You talk about stuff like that? Okay, keep it up. Keep it up. Y'all gonna learn something today. Nah. Now back to this fungus and stuff. No, you cannot tell the people it's safe to come out here. No, you cannot tell them it's safe to come out here. See that entrance? It's not safe. That's right here where Joseph Monroe, 1884 to 1924. It's a little area that you can hear. You're not going to be safe. See, that's the road. See the palm tree. Here, you're not going to be safe. Pay attention to how it looks. This particular grass look more spiky like. You can't just walk in that area because this one right here, if you could tell by Joseph Monroe, see how it's starting to come around? See? So what you got to do, areas like this, you got to be able to see it because you cannot just walk anywhere out here. But then you stop right here and you really don't need to go any further because now you see B. Elizabeth Phillips, 1920 to 1986. This a mother, grandmother, and a sister. And you see, she's surrounded by it. And this is the entrance. This, even though the gate is locked up, it's a parking way. But they have no business in this area. They have no business. Look at this. That's all fungus. We don't know what kind of airborne is this going to release. See, it's all here. It's amongst all of these graves. See? Look at that. This is fungus. And the city of Delray have been retaliated. All of that back there, fungus. I wouldn't even go over there now. That's fungus. And you can see the trail. See the trail? That's the trail. You wouldn't walk through the Everglades like this. So don't do it out here. Trust me. Don't do it. Where I was telling you to come out here, I'm telling you don't. If you want to come out here and try to take a picture, you just need to know the trail. But I say no. See that right there? See that? That's on the other side. See, this is on this side. But Andre said it was no big deal out here. So if it's no big deal, Andre, what are we looking at? I want Andre to answer, what are we looking at? See, over there is where our big area at. So what are we looking at over here? Because Andre say it's small, minor. I want to know, that letter told me it was minor and it was small. I don't know if that was an insult to me or Andre don't understand or Andre was tiptoeing with me because he's playing the game with the city manager. I'm not sure what the case is, but I don't care about that. I'm leading into our paperwork and I'm going back and forth on what stand firm. I'm standing on business, not friendship. I'm standing on business right now. This is business. When it comes to you all, I'm standing on business. When it comes to this graveyard, I'm standing on relationship. I'm standing on heartbeat. I'm standing on emotions. But when I'm dealing with you all, I'm standing on business because you own the grounds. Now, I'm looking for Andre to express in a returned email, is this part of the graveyard? Is this part of the cemetery, which is the graveyard? Is this part, has this ground, the soil, and the possibilities of it is fungus? Has this been referred to the correct department for code enforcement to come out here and secure the grounds and give the final yes or no? And that's at the graveyard of the cemetery, the start of this beat. That's not an acceptable access. So we need caution signs. This whole row from across the street from our owners, straight across this area up here and going back to here, because you can even see it starting right here. Whether you understand it, that's the start of it. And guess what that means to me? You only got access up under this tree if you want to go out there. And if you don't know what you're looking at, you have no business out there. Nobody have business out here unless you're trained to be out here. And then once you're trained, it's because all the garbage is being taken out. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired. I'm calling for Andre, instead of closing out cases without further conversation, especially if I gave all the questions and you gave me really no answers, I'm calling for that to be opened back up. I'm waiting for whatever response, because he closed and never spoke with me, sent me one letter, and then sent me the response. And that was the end of that. I guess he didn't feel like he had to elaborate with me. No, you have to elaborate with me. And this is the ongoing battle with me in the city of Delray. And I'm calling for the firing of the city manager. The conditions that he have left even me in this town, and even this community, and even the back community, was on dangerous and intentional, neglectful, discriminative, selective, greediness, and for the better lack of a word, for his pride lifestyle. And I'm calling for the city manager to be capooshed fired. And I'm calling for TK Waters to be banded out the entire state of Florida. And I'm calling for the chief of police to explain to me, why are there no black female cops? And if they are black America female cops, not missionary Queen, not racetrack runner Rachel, I want a black America police officer woman. I want to know, who is she? Because anytime polices are coming to the city of Delray to black women, it's only white men. And then the black men come out, oh my God. And I would like to be selective with my women, because I don't need you coming here and y'all can like it or not. Coming in here because you're down with gay and stuff like that, to me, that puts an imbalance. Because you're already walking into a system, into a police department that already got your pride for women in there. And they're showing me the type of pride that they have. And it's a lack thereof. And in the gay community, if I was you, I'd take the word pride down and use a better word. Because of the pride that you are looking to fight for your community, if that's the type of pride that's in the police department, those women in there, missionary Quinn and friend, I wouldn't want them in my community. Then they are of cops, police officers that's supposed to serve and protect. And they can't even protect your community because they scared to stand up and protect your community. They scared to stand up and protect the community in the jail. And they scared to stand up and protect the community out here. So they think what they'll do is they bully like more heterosexual, especially a woman like me, where you think you just going to get me in there and y'all going to bully me with your badge, bully me with your goddamn gun, and bully me with all your false pretense. Get it, Birdland? Thank you. You're not going to bully me. Because y'all don't know how to take pride off the table. And I mean pride in both ways, because y'all scared of a backlash. I'm calling for a investigation as to where are the black America female women officers in the city of Delray Police's department. And why every time if a police is called, it's always white men. What are the shifts? When do black work? I'm calling for Sam to be fired. That's the son of city manager Terrence, whatever his last name is. That's his son, daddy's son. He knew what was going on out here to the graveyard. And I want to know where they playing a stacking game, just stacking grass on top of graves as well as they sink. Like, I want to know, how did this process work? And somebody gonna snitch and tell it. Hey, let's remember, y'all gonna be heard in 41 different languages. You're gonna hear me. So y'all telling me that y'all. Oh, that's only 10 languages. I got 31 more. And they think it's a joke. And I'm gonna be seeing over 200 countries. Wait a minute, hey baby, where you going? Where you going? You letting me know that you're always in the building? Huh? Where you going? Why you moving so fast? Why you moving so fast? That's how fast I'm about to take off? Yeah, I'll take it. I told y'all my knee was hurting. But I'm okay. I don't plan on going nowhere. Sapsuckers. Yep. I don't care nothing about that. It don't mean nothing. And nope, I didn't finish my story because I ain't want to. Nosy people. This ground is not safe. I'm calling for Sam to be fired. Sam knew what was going on, and he intentionally allowed it. I want to know who called the damn order. Who called the order to be so out of order? Who called the order? Somebody gonna have to talk. Who called the order to neglect this graveyard? Who called the order to not include this graveyard? You can see the fungus along this trail. I don't care. I can see it. And look at it. Look at it around the tree. Look at it coming around the tree right there. Man, please. I'll spot this damn fungus. Look, 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 look. Y'all ain't never noticed. Anytime black people, it ain't over there. Anytime black people stand up for anything, they don't just make conclusions. They'll make the harshest conclusions. And their conclusions, you be like, wait a minute. You came up with that because I said this, but I came up with that because your actions did that. Like, no, there was a white boy that shot up the school and killed those kids. No, 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 no. That was a white boy that shot up the other school. No, 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 no. Right there in Broward County, that was a white boy that shot up the school. No, 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 no. Columbine, no, 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 no. That was a white boy that shot up the school. See, and we can go on and on. No, 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 no. That was a white boy that took the life of Charlie Kirk and killed him. No, 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 no. Shit, that was a white boy. A couple of them that offered to kill Trump. And didn't somebody try to assassinate him yet again? See, we put facts on the table for them. Oh, but you guys are loud. But there's lives gone. Oh, but you guys are aggressive. But there's guns being used. But you guys are aggressive. But you guys don't have any manners. But you guys are aggressive. Do you have another sentence other than but you guys are? Because let's talk about you gals. Some beautiful flowers out here too. And that one looked like that one was new. But the good part about it coming out here, they always change the flowers. That's a couple of them. Ooh, y'all see all those dragonflies? Oh my God, where they came from? Whoa. Whoa. These dragonflies like surrounded me. Y'all can't see them? I swear, they everywhere. Like I had a dream about dragonflies. And y'all better hold on. If y'all can't hold on nowhere else, y'all better try to hold on through me. I ain't joking. Sometimes you ain't strong enough, but you got more strength than you think. Because I tell you what, boy, if you know your God, God ain't going to put no more on you than you can bear and handle. Even when you feel like giving up, you don't give a damn where you at. If you got to drop a tear, man, drop the tears. Because that's one less drop of water in your damn system. How about that? I don't give a damn about that. I don't care about that, man. Take out trash. Take out the trash. Take out the trash. Take out the trash. I guess I'll go in and take me a shower. So many dragonflies out here. They don't scare me though. I've never been around them. I think maybe one dragonfly at a time, a couple. Y'all just don't know. I used to would never go in the wilderness. Man, I was so scared of the woods. Let's tell them I'll see them later. We'll see them later. Y'all too. Looking at me. Tell them you'll see them later. Y'all better hold on to me if you can't hold on. Because if you see me fighting and wait till y'all hear my fight, y'all think this my only fight? Man, please. I just keep coming every day because I ain't going to let a good fight go. And if it's something where I'm standing on business, I'm definitely not going to let it go. And I'm not kidding you. Look at look at this. Look at this right here. They can say what they want to say. These are not safe grounds. And the city of Delray know it. That's not safe. And there's no reason for wheelchairs to be in here rolling through stuff like this unless you put caution signs out and let people know that this could be a possible hazard. And it's airborne. If it is, if it ain't, you need to let the town know. There are houses and homes back there. There are people that live here. There is a church that have a big service every Saturday for a funeral. And they track through this community through that gate. That gate need to be closed off. And those are gates down there, so they're not going to go through there. But that gate definitely needs to be closed off. Because it's stuff over there as well. And you see how black these tombs look? That's black mold look like. Every time it rains, that's when it show itself looks like. Look at there. So we got black mold, fungus, green mold, on top of moss and fungus, on top of rainy trees or grass, because that tree, that one palm tree in the middle of this no man's land, that one palm tree is sick as well. And where you see a flag, beware. And there's other areas that I just found. There's even areas over there that you're going to have to be aware of. The city, Andre, HR coordinator, sent me an email and said that this is ADA compliant out here. And I guess he's talking about wheelchairs. But I don't know how this is ADA compliant. He said it was minor. I don't know how minor this would be, but we'll see when the right health inspector get here. We'll see when the white health inspector come out here. Because somebody need to come out here and get a sample. And now we're looking for that. See that? See how bad that is? See? See this? I don't know if anybody know about lawn, but this look like something that should be in the Everglade. This look like this something from an Everglades. And there's something didn't they say the Everglades is on fire? Something over there? Y'all look that up. I think something passed me about the Everglades being on fire. Y'all better go look it up. Florida gonna change these damn ways. Y'all forgot about the book of Revelations. Y'all forgot about the book of Revelations. Y'all think we still in the book of Revelation? Time done changed over. They thought time, the world gonna stop. Be smarter than that, knuckle sandwich heads. That's what the white men went around telling people. And all of them believed it. They had YouTube channels about the world coming to the end. And now we see the whole Everglades on fire. Now we see TK Waters up to the top, going toe to toe with Benjamin Crump. Benjamin done finally got smart and got off of bodies and went to go, got on beat downs. And then here I come along. I ain't even standing for you being in my face, let alone a beat down. So you gonna have to show me the new rules. Back up. Florida Statute 784.011, Florida Statute 784.03. Back up your breath stinking. If you're that close to me, I shouldn't be smelling it. I'm calling for you to be arrested. You're assaulting me. See, thanks Sergeant Bear, Mr. T Cutback ass. Thank him so much for walking in my face, threatening me, calling back up on me, following me, antagonizing me, and then sitting back calling an order for your preparatory boys to retaliate and harass me. Because the only weapon I ever had was my phone. And you good old boys walking around with your shuffle ruffles on your gun backs, your half a back ass, half of your funky. Tell me what's going to the grave, what's going on at the graveyard, and that's what we need to talk about. Tell me what's the justice in the assault charge. When was it pressed? When was it sent to the state attorney? Tell me where the paperwork is at for my mammy. Tell me where the paperwork is at for Enoch. Tell me the names that are out here, and tell me the names that are missing. I'm calling for the manager of Delray to be fired. I want him to be fired on his flat, robotic ass. I want the city of Delray fired. Got to be careful out here, man. Because when you start seeing certain areas of it, and you have to recognize the pattern, like all of that's a pattern going across there. And because that's a pattern, you don't have no business over there. So why would someone roll a wheelchair over there? But if they don't know what they rolling to, what the hell you want them to do, roly moly? Roly polies. Where you gonna want them to roll their wheelchairs at? So if this is the line and it's accessible, it is accessible. But is it a health zone? Is this any type of health crisis in this town? They don't know what they're looking at. So it looked like they could roll through here. I think there need to be signs to people that there's a caution. There need to be caution signs out here. I don't care what the city of Delray say. Nobody have any business out here. They have no business out here in this zone. No business. They have no business in this zone. Wait till I start throwing this on Facebook. See, that's why they think they're getting away with it. They have nobody have any business out here. No business whatsoever. This is what the city of Delray have subjected us to. Right over here is the Haitian church. That could be a possibility. Right over there, all of that going around, all this land right here behind the graveyard, that is Arbin Trace. And the building right next to it is the new building. I think they built that building a couple years ago. They need to make these people aware that we might have a health airborne hazard out here. See, and that's what the city trying to do. William D. Huntley, PFC, U.S. Army, World War II. His birthday is December 13th, 1917. It don't matter how y'all do it. And he was passed away on December 23rd. And you see he's infected. and he have his flag. He fought for this country. Let him know. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know you fought for this country and you deserve respect. That's right. Let them know. No, don't worry about being down. You not down. I got you. And as long as I got you, what you worried about? This is William. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. William D. Huntley, PFC U.S. Army, World War II vet. And he's sick too, to all our veterans out there. And if you notice, those city workers don't work out here. They only work on the other side. I wonder why they don't come over here. What order were they given? And as you can see, the leaves and stuff, see there, I pulled those branches. This week will be 3 weeks ago. That's when I moved those because they was falling. And another one is about to fall. They come out here and they have cut this grass. In the city of Delray, think that they're going to overlook this? No. Everybody needs to know what's going on out here. And I want the report. And Andre sent me the blandest letter back that he could send me. He found no ADA. It's all in compliance here. Everything is in compliance. Everything is in compliance. And these grounds need to be closed. Nobody should be out here unless you're befitting to be out here and you know what you're looking for. I wouldn't even go in there and move that. See? See that grave right there? See that right in there? That's infestation. Infestation. Neglect. Intentional. City of Delray City Manager Sam Yasmina, they were all aware of this. They are all aware of this. You could bring your daddies in. Anybody that know about this neglect, you all are going to tell on each other as to who called the orders for these grounds to be left like this. There was an order called. I'm calling for the city manager of Delray to be fired. This is hazardous. I received paperwork, an email. That's right, come on. I received an email from Andre, the city manager, the city ordinance guy, HR, ADA compliance. He told me that this area is nothing wrong with it, and he only seen minor. So that means a wheelchair can roll through this and have it touch their hands and then their face. And we don't know what they're touching. We don't know what they're rolling on. Prosthetic legs can be out here, I guess. I don't know that Andre decided to send me that because now he has to answer to, I don't know if he got the answer to the city manager. I don't know who he answered to. And I don't really care. All I know is these grounds aren't right. I don't see how this is ADA compliance unless you're only referring to a wheelchair. But what about prosthetic legs? What about prosthetic feet? Do they deserve to be out here or do they belong out here? Would that ruin them? And listen here. Here's some more. That's fungus. And this is a walking area, but they wouldn't recognize that that's fungus. This is fungus. That's why we got a flag down. It's fungus. This is fungus. This is not an area that people should be around. Even I'm going to start wearing a mask. Because on the top of that, what is that? Black mold? This is fungus. And per ADA, for the documentation from Andre, Andre said that there's nothing wrong out here but minor. And he didn't even tell me what the minor is. So I'm waiting for him to elaborate as to what did you look at? What all did you test? Who all tested with you? There we go. There we go. No work to do. Like I said. See? See? I don't know who recommended this. I don't know who said that these are conditions for anyone to be in. Because I'm sure if this is in any of our downtown area, I'm sure if this was in any of our downtown area or any of our other parks, I'm positive it would not remain open like this. And I'm wanting to know at what point, at what place does Andre refer this to the appropriate departments or the appropriate location or the appropriate building? Because we need to get some understanding as to what job, what department, and what tests need to be taken. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired, and I'm calling for Sam to be fired for knowingly and neglectfully putting our town at risk and for knowingly and neglectfully allowing this community to deteriorate like this and put them in jeopardy. And they're the ones that built this town. I'm calling for the city manager to caboot his ass out of here and go fight for the pride signs in areas that want him there. I'm calling for the city manager to be fired because if you thought it was okay to keep our graveyard in conditions like this, you're showing me that you didn't care about my communities in the city of Delray at all. Because if you cared about our communities, you would have started at the graveyard first. And you had all opportunity to come and correct this. They had all opportunity to come and get an assessment of this area and see what needed to be done. Instead, they decide, if you can see, they're getting ready to put millions in that water pump. Millions. But they won't put garbage cans out to this cemetery or graveyard. I've been waiting 6 months for Yasmin for simple garbage cans. Garbage cans. But yet, it took 3 days for the white boy, Mike, to come out here. He's a park somebody. And he put in a request and said that the flag was ripped. It took them 3 days and the flag is changed. Brand new flag. But if you go to the city hall, that flag ripped. They wasn't concerned. They only did it to show the black community that they got the power. They'll do what they want to do. I don't know who took the order back to Sam and Yasmin, but anytime you need anything from the cemetery and you want to ask about the graveyard, call their number. Yasmin is the one that handles the calls. She's the one that confirmed that the vendors out here that was cutting the grass, they was good company. Sam, the one confirmed, cheap was the labor that we got. And that's what we get. City manager called the order. Ain't nothing we could do unless you want to point your finger, Mr. Doo-Doo. I'm calling the city manager to be fired. And I'm calling for TK Waters to get the F up out of the whole state of Florida. And I want to know, why are there no black female officers? Black America. America. American. America. Why are there no black female officers at that Delray Beach Police Department? I'm calling for the city manager to be fired. I'm also calling for this area to be shut down. They should not be out there. This spread of fungus. I'm gonna have to come back and take a look. I'm gonna have to take a look at this circle. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at that. You probably can't see it because the sun. Damn, who is this? Letitia Renee Temple. Another Capricorn. December 23rd. Oh, man, I got to save that baby. Look, y'all. Look. Oh, man. Yes, that's Fungus over here coming around her. Come on, baby. This is Letitia Renee Temple. Her birthday was December 23rd, and she passed away on December 25th, 1977. She passed away 2 days after I was born. 2 years after I was born. Hmm. I gotta make sure I put something here for her. So this is a baby, and you could tell I could see around the edges of where she's at too. You can't see it. Okay, and it's right in front of me. And then that's okay, because it's right here in front of them too. And y'all remember that's Dorothy. We got to remember Letitia. Letitia passed away at 2 years old. There's a man that come out here. Damn. And her name is Darlene. And he changed the flowers. I didn't catch him. She was a loving mother, grandmother, great-grandmother. Her birthday was 11 November. Happy Mother's Day. November the 11th. And remember, Miss Dot, that's my dad's real mom. Her birthday is 11/11. Y'all tell him y'all to see him later, please. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, eating much. Mm. Them people trying us. But they trying days is over. They're going to have to start answering to Black America. They're not going to continue to handle us any kind of way. And that's a fact. $9.40? How did I get a 9? How did I get a 9:40 alarm? I'm calling for the city manager to be fired for knowing and intentionally allowing this graveyard. Wait a second. Hold on. Oh, it's bright. Oh, that sun bright. Look. How lonely it is out there. I could see it. So, starting right there from a drive-up entrance, going all along this line, up to this tree. See that? All of that, it need to be closed off. See? See all of that? All of that. See, and I'm driving. See the step up? See all the step up? This is what Andre said is healthy and it's in compliance per his response to me. I would disagree with that on every aspect of my soul. I will put my whole heart down that we should not be walking in this, especially if you're immune compromised, especially if you're disabled. Matter of fact, if you're a human, you should not be engaged in this. You would not know how to tussle in even this type of grass because our human bodies are not built for this unless you're intentionally looking for an outbreak around here. I wouldn't understand why would the city even be fighting me on something like this when they first see it. Like, why would you all be covering this up? It's in our black community. You wouldn't cover it up if it was in the white community. You wouldn't cover this up. What, y'all don't want to see people walking through here like this anymore? What y'all want to do? This y'all land too? Y'all own it all? So this young lady can't have her life of walking through here. She got to get a different type of crosswalk because y'all want to throw this into a money field. Y'all want to make money off the community. So once y'all take this part of the community away, ain't nothing around here proves black but what? But Pompey Park, the building? What else around here? What else around here proves that black people were here first? Then what we got to do? We got to go back to the books. You want us to go back to the paperwork? So we get to go back to the paperwork to say we've been here. We don't get to come to our own pictures. Nah, baby, that's not what we doing. I don't care who fight me on it. You could kiss my nanny ass. You can kiss it all. You could kiss my nanny ass so nanny ass till you could just kiss my nanny ass. This is not a safe access, Andre. This is not safe. Whether you could put a wheelchair here or not. This is not safe, buddy. Let's be clear. It's not safe. See? That's not safe. See? Wait a minute. That's not safe. And I really need to get along that right there. Boop. And that's not safe. And you know what? Now that I'm here, I need to go and get one more unsafe. Matter of fact, we about to get us one more unsafe. Because I have to start making sure that we understand. See, even coming from here, y'all gonna start understanding the signs. See all of that? See all of that? That's unsafe. See? See the difference? See, that's called safe. See, this on white man land. See all that? See that? See how free to breathe? All that's safe. All that's safe. But this not safe across the street, see? See, that's not safe. How you gonna access that? That's not safe, Andre. Why would you let them get you involved like that? It's not safe. This is not safe. That's not safe, Andre. Wait a minute. Andre, that's not safe. I wouldn't want you to have, I wouldn't want none of your family members walking out here like this. See, all this right here. See, if you don't know what you walking into, Andre, because them flowers that's over there, whoever put those flowers there, I guarantee you, they came from this trail. They came from a part of this trail right here. See all of this trail? They only came in here one way or the other. And they looked at, see this, see? They parked along this line. They got out somewhere along in here. Cause see the flowers? Either they got out along this way They got out along this walkway, period. Now, come on. Come on, y'all. Period. So which part is safe for them to get out of? Instead of us finding out what this is about. See, this is not safe. This is on the other side. See? See, this is the tree over there. Remember our tree. This right here, this is not safe. That's not safe. This right here, that's not safe. No, 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 no. And if we go up here, that's not even safe, boys and girls. Not safe. And we don't even want to look at this picture because I can show you where it's all in there. But yes, a wheelchair can roll there. But should a wheelchair be there? Should this be accessible for people to be walking through here? Is this accessible? Look at this. Is that a good look? Look at this mold. Look how it follows. This fungus. Look. Look at between these two. Wait a minute. Okay, right here. Mm-mm. That's safe. That's safe. And that look like that her name is Ann. Look like her name is Ann Youngblood. Ann Youngblood right here. She's the 1, 2, 3. She's the 4th next to F. Henry. April the 9th, 1887. Oh, they're so beautiful. Look at them birds. It's about to storm, y'all. You can see it all up here. All that's fungus too. And you got to watch. You got to watch you walk out of here. So I don't know if Mr. Andre was being funny with me. I don't know what Mr. Andre motive was, but I know there's no way in hell Mr. Andre think that is okay. This is an entry point, right? It's an entry and exit point, right, Andre? But I don't think they should be in this area. I think this area need to be shut down with caution until we get further update as to what's out here and how hazardous is it for this community. And I mean the community out there.